ഇന്റർനാഷണലിന്റെ IAS മെഗാ വെബിനാറിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവരെയും സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. കഴിഞ്ഞ വെബിനാറുകൾ കൊണ്ട് IAS പരീക്ഷയിൽ, സിവിൽ സർവീസ് പരീക്ഷയിൽ എങ്ങനെ തയ്യാറെടുക്കണം, എങ്ങനെയാണ് പരീക്ഷ എന്നതിനെ കുറിച്ചൊക്കെ ഉള്ള ഒരു ജനറൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഐഡിയ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ടാവണം. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ക്ലാസ് എടുത്തു വരുന്നത് ഡോക്ടർ സാജിദ് സാറാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഷീൻ ഇന്റർനാഷണലിന്റെ മെഗാ IAS വെബിനാറിലേക്ക് സാറിനെ ക്ലാസ്സിനെടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി സ്നേഹപൂർവ്വം സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു.
Yeah, good evening all of you. And for എനിക്ക് ഇതിൽ സ്ക്രീൻ ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ ഓർഗനൈസേഴ്സ്? ഞാൻ സാധാരണ one minute. എൻ്റെ സ്ക്രീന് ഷെയർഡ് ആണോ? Okay, then good evening all of you, and I would like to welcome you all for the civil services webinar or the seminar workshop organized by Sheen International. I really appreciate the commendable job done by the Sheen International. I hope that my video, audio and the screen shared is clearly accessible for everybody. Can I get some response from the organizers before I'm going to my presentation? My video,
yes,
audio,
sir, it is audible.
everything is
clear.
accessible. Yes, okay. Okay, then I will take today two topics in front of you. One, how to study the subject Indian economy, and second one is that how to study the CSAT for civil services preliminary examination. Whenever we think of any subject of Indian civil services, I hope that you must have an idea regarding the prelims, main syllabus, and the interview pattern of Indian civil services examination. I hope that you must have got in the previous classes a detail on what is the structure of this examination. Today, among these subjects which we have to study for Indian civil services examination, one is Indian economy. Indian economy is relevant for both prelims and mains of Indian civil services. In the prelims examination, in the GS paper 1, out of 100 questions, we used to get 15 to 25 questions out of 100 from the subject Indian economy. Definitely, as you know, when we prepare for Indian civil services examination, our approach, strategy, and outlook towards this examination, we have to change it from the other exams. For example, if you are preparing for Kerala Public Services Commission examinations, any exam, you might get some memorizable GK questions. At the same time, when you are preparing for the Indian civil services examination, more than memorizable general knowledge or the GK information, you should have some analytical understanding of that particular topic. You might have seen sometimes some previous year question papers of these civil services where you can see under each question 2 to 3 statements would be there. You need to understand or you need to verify which of these statements are correct, which are wrong. Then to reach into that level of preparation, how we have to prepare. Then first thing normally coming to your mind will be Indian economy or any subject. What are the books and resources I have to study? If you are starting from NCERT, my suggestion is that start from economics class 9 NCERT book. Before class 9, we don't have any specific material for the economics in the NCERT syllabus. From here up to class 12, in the class 12 NCERT, there are two books. One is Introductory Macroeconomics. Another one is Introductory Microeconomics. Microeconomics means that the small economic part, that is the economics of a family, how to manage it. Economics of only a tribal community, that comes under the microeconomics. Macroeconomics, we have to study the economics of India and economics of the world. Then NCERT's 12th standard, for our exam point of view, we have to study only introductory macroeconomics class 12. Now, definitely, many students usually used to ask a question, is it possible to qualify the civil services examination only by studying NCRT books? My answer is no. NCRT books, definitely NCRT books are not prepared for civil services examination. NCERT books are prepared for the school education from 1 to 12. Hence, from the NCRT books, definitely we can get our basic knowledge. We can get lot of many questions. You will have a base to answer some questions or many questions in civil services using NCRT. But to get the direct answer for the questions, to deal directly with the examination, you should go through at least, for every subject, in my opinion, at least one specialized material prepared for civil services examination. In Indian economy, the material I am suggesting, or the book I am suggesting, is Ramesh Singh Indian Economy. Now, after this is the current issues of Indian economy. When it is coming to the current issues of Indian economy, definitely what we have to study, we need to study the budget of the year in which you are going to appear the examination. If you are appearing in 2023 UPSC Civil Services Prelims examination, you should study the important points of the budget 2022-23 or budget 2023-24, because 23 budget to up to 23-24 budget will be presented in the month of February. Our exam is on May 28. Then the nearest budget just before the examination will be the budget 2023-2024. Again, along with the budget, you have another document named as Economic Survey of India. Then one of the two most important documents of current affairs are budget of the year and economic survey of the year. If you are analyzing the previous year question papers from the subject Indian economy, you can understand one thing. Majority of the questions, or some questions, not a majority of the questions are coming from current affairs, not directly from budget or economic survey. If there are 15 questions, you can see that 7 to 8 questions will have some relationship with the current affairs. Remaining 7 questions or 6 questions might be directly from conventional Indian economy. Next one, along with the budget and economic survey, every day in the newspaper, if you are reading the newspaper every day in the newspaper, there would be some Indian economy current affairs will be there. I can show you how you can. Now also you might have a doubt, how to study the current affairs. And sometimes you might be feeling that to study the current affairs, we normally prefer the Hindu newspaper. Again, there is a confusion. When you take the Hindu newspaper, you are reading the very first news of the Hindu today, imagine so. From today's the Hindu newspaper, you are reading the headline or the first news. After reading 1 or 2 paragraphs, you are getting confused only. What is the question for civil services examination from this news? What information I am getting, which will be helpful for me to answer any question coming in civil services examination? Are you getting that confusion? If I don't know in Google Meet if there is any hand raising option. Can you press the hand raising option if you are getting that confusion? Then you are just moving into the next news. When you are reading the second news, the next news, after reading 1 or 2 paragraphs from the next news, again you are getting the confusion. And what I'm getting for the civil services exam point of view from this particular newspaper, from this particular piece of news, again you are moving into the next news. In the next news also, you are again getting confused only what exactly I have to study from this news. for the civil services examination. This way, sometimes you might lose 2 to 3 hours reading newspaper. Are you experiencing that problem? You are losing 2 to 3 days 3 hours in reading the newspaper every day. After spending 2 to 3 hours, again you are getting a confusion. After, I will show my screen later, and after spending 2 to 3 hours after spending 2 to 3 hours every day in reading newspaper, again you are getting a confusion. You are feeling that I spent 2 to 3 hours today. What knowledge I gained, what information I got for the civil services exam point of view. Sometimes you might feel disappointed. These 3 hours, if I was studying Lakshmikant Indian polity, I might have gained lot of knowledge. Here, reading the newspaper, jumping from one news to another news to another one. Finally, I don't know whether I got the benefit of the time I invested. If you have that confusion, my solution is that I can suggest you one thing before you start reading the newspaper. And you can visit one website I can suggest you, and that is my website only. And you can visit this website, ACS India IAS. 1 minute, take a little bit time. Yeah. And ACS India Yeah, I hope I'm audible now. There was a small error in between. And for me also, I have a lack of experience in dealing with the Google Meet. I don't use it normally. Yeah, I hope that you are able to see the screen, see the website on the screen. If somebody can respond me if you are able to see and the website of the Academy of Civil Services on the screen.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, if you go down, you can open this website. I'm guiding you how you can read the newspaper. You can open this website, acsindiaias.com. Opening this website, if you scroll down, you can see here daily news analysis. I hope that you are able to see this one, and you can see the daily news analysis. If you click on the daily news analysis, for example, today is, and the last updated is the 10th, because of the some holiday in Assam. For last 2-3 days it has not been uploaded, and Assam is celebrating now the Bihu holidays. Bihu is similar to the Onam of Kerala. Then most of the offices are remaining closed for few days for the Bihu. For example, I can show you the 10th January 2023. If you are reading the newspaper of the 10th January 2023, you can click on this file, download this file. This is an open platform. Anybody can get the access into this website. Now, if you open the 10th January, you can see here, we have given you a list of 8 news. Are you able to see the 10th January, the Hindu analysis on my screen now?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Then in the 10th January 2023, you can see first what we have to understand. From 10th January 2023 newspaper, only 8 news are relevant for civil services examination. Then you need to read only these 8 news. Instead of you are reading the first news, you are understanding I don't have anything relevant for civil services from this news. You are moving into the next news. Again, you are reading 1 or 2 paragraphs from the, again, you understand I am not getting anything relevant for my exam. Let me move into the next news. You are moving into the next one. Instead of doing that way, first you can understand from every day, that from the newspaper, which are the news you need to read. That is the first thing. Your first task is free now. 8 news only you have to read. Then you can go down. You can see the very first news is related to census. That is the human population or the human geography. The delay in the decennial census. In the page 8, there is an analysis on the delay in the census of India. Then you can read that news. After reading that news, what question might come in the examination, how a question might come in the examination, what you need to study regarding census, the history of the census. We will give you a note on that particular matter. You can read this particular note on census. When it started, the entire history, everything related to census will be there. Then second news you can go regarding climatology, cold waves in parts of northwest India. Then the news is taken from the Indian Express. Then you will get an analysis. What is a cold wave? Definitely, in UPSC Civil Services examination, you will never get a question that in which of the following states in India a cold wave was there recently. That is a PSC question. In civil services, you will get a question regarding what is a cold wave, what is the geographic phenomena behind the cold wave, and that thing you have to study, and that is given here about the cold wave. News will cover only the cold wave happened in few states in northwestern part of India. That news will never tell you or hardly tell you what does it mean geographically a cold wave. That is the question for our examination. Now, this way, I'm not going through all the news. If you are studying the news this way, I'm sure that you can finish everyday news within half an hour to 1 hour. Am I sure? You can study the news of every day within 1 hour, maximum 1 hour and 30 minutes. Why? You need to study only 8 news from the newspaper or 9 or 10 news maximum. Based on my experience, I can tell you maximum 12 to 13 news will be there from any day's newspaper. The Hindu newspaper will have some 200, more than 200 news will be there. From those 200 news, for our exam point of view, whatever we need to learn is 10 to 13 news on an average every day. Next thing, I will maximum wind up the session within 1 hour. By 8 p.m. I will stop the session. Before that, next topic I want to discuss what you need to study in the subject Indian economy. See, the first thing we have to understand is that the subject included in the syllabus of Indian civil services is economy. Economy, or we call it as the Indian economy. I hope that for the students, once again, can you please confirm whatever I'm writing on the screen? Are you able to see? Are you able to see the black screen and I'm writing on that with a yellow color? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay, thank you. Then Indian economy. Now we might have studied in the school days one subject, that is economics. Two subjects are the, one is economics and second one is Indian economy. Whatever in the syllabus of Indian civil services is Indian economy, not economics. What is the difference between economics? In economics, sometimes you might have studied in 10th standard, 11th and 12th standard. Economics mostly deals with the ideal economic system theories. It might be talking to you the theories of Adam Smith, who is known as the father of economics. You might have studied in the school days. Yes or no? Can you please raise the hands if you have studied that Adam Smith is the father of economics? Adam Smith has a theory of division of labor, theory of laissez-faire, and theory of capitalist economy. That is the academic discipline named as economics. There you have to study the theories of Adam Smith, theories of John Maynard Keynes, theories of Karl Marx in economics. But sometimes that might be a boring subject, economics. Many of you might not have liked the subject economics during your school days or college days. But whatever we have to study for civil services examination is Indian economy. Indian economy is dealing with how practically the economic system of India functions day by day. Every day, the day-by-day economic system of India, how it functions. For example, GDP, gross domestic product. How GDP is calculated. What does it mean by GDP? What is the difference between gross domestic product and gross national product, the GNP? Again, You might have heard of the phenomena inflation. Why inflation happens in the market? Inflation means consistent increase or rise in the price of goods and services in a market. How inflation happens? What are the measures government should take to solve the problem of inflation? Again, you can see that, and you might have seen a very interesting topic in the newspaper sometimes: exchange rate of Indian currency. How much is $1 at present? $1 at present is how much? Is there any option for you to type your answer? And is there any in the Zoom? There is an option for the students to type the answer and for making the session interactive. Same way in Google Meet, if you have any option to comment, can you tell me how much is $1 at present? How many Indian rupees is? Anyone? I'm not able to see any response. Maybe I'm not much familiar with the system. And yeah, $1 is how much? Is there any option for you to type the answer?
Around 82.
Yeah, 82. Near to 82, 83. We know that. But why it happens so? And near to 82, 83. But have you ever thought that why Indian currency's value is depreciating or decreasing? That is a topic we have to study for the civil services examination. What are the reasons behind the depreciation of Indian currency or the decrease in the value of Indian currency? Why Indian currency's value is decreasing? Economically, we call it as the depreciation. Again, being a student from, I hope that all of you are from the state of Kerala. Being students from the state of Kerala, you must be familiar that when depreciation happens, it economically, it benefits certain section of the population. The expatriate Indians, the people from Kerala working in Gulf, they will be happy when depreciation happens because that 1 dirham they are getting, and the 1 dirham they are getting in Saudi Arabia, real they are getting in Saudi Arabia, or dirham they are getting in United Arab Emirates. Earlier, before depreciation, it was near to 20 rupees, and during depreciation, 1 dirham's value reached up to 23 rupees. Then exchange rate of Indian currency. It's an interesting part to learn why it happens. What are the measures government should take to stop the depreciation? If high appreciation happens, Indian currency's value is increasing very high, is it good for the economy or is it bad for the economy? This way. And another thing is that, another thing we have to learn, the Reserve Bank of India. All of you, sometimes, at least some of you, might have thought in our childhood that why Reserve Bank of India is not printing too much currency and not distributing all of us, then we can be rich. At least why RBI is not printing too much currency and why they are not distributing to the poor people so that we can eradicate the poverty very easily. Your childhood or somewhere in your during your school days this matter? Can all of you
Yes,
please
sir.
mute your mic because some is coming, some outside noise is coming. If somebody's mic is unmute, can you please mute that? Yeah, okay, thank you. Then my point is that Reserve Bank of India and Reserve Bank of India, how it functions. What are the limitations in printing currency? I can share you one experience from my personal life. In 2012, there was an international Youth for Peace conference held in Bangkok city in Thailand. I was selected, one of the persons representing India in that International Youth for Peace conference held in Bangkok in 2012. Along with me, two more, totally 3 students were the representing India. During that program, there were students from almost 8 very different parts of the world. The students or the youth were the, it was a 7 days program. During that particular program, and on the one person from Indonesia, he became a close friend to me. When the program was about to finish, tomorrow was the last day of program, he came to my room and he told me that, Sajid, we became very good friends during this particular program. I want to give you something so that you will never forget me after going home and after going back to India. He gave me one Indonesian currency of 10,000 Indonesian rupiah. Then definitely I have also to give him something back. I was thinking that what I should give him back. Initially, I thought of giving him 1,000 Indian rupees. That time, the highest denomination Indian currency was 1,000 Indian rupees before demonetization. But still, I was not feeling to give him 1,000 Indian rupee because I was thinking that I was a student at that time. I had less money. I was calculating that 1,000 Indian currency back at home, I can purchase many items. Giving him 1,000, he will simply keep in his pocket only. Sometimes he will throw somewhere here and there after reaching Indonesia. But still, he has given me 10,000 Indonesian currency. Then I should give him something matching to the 10,000. After he left my room, I searched in Google how much is 10,000 Indonesian rupiah, how much it is. You can also search in Google, and converting Indonesian currency, Indonesian rupiah into INR, the 10,000 Indonesian rupiah, I hope you are able to see on my Google, and it is 53.78 rupees. That is after depreciation of Indian currency, and that time it was less than 50 rupees. That means using that 10,000 Indonesian rupiah currency in Indonesia, he might be able to hardly purchase 1 kg onion and 1 kg tomato. And I gave him 100 rupees happily, double of the value of the money you have given me. I have given you the 100 rupees Indian currency. My point is that we have to think why it happens so. What are the reasons behind the appreciation and depreciation of Indian currency? Again, the foreign trade of India. How to improve the foreign trade of India? What are the measures government has to take for the improvement of the foreign trade of India? What is FDI? Foreign direct investment. What is FII? Foreign institutional investment. Such type of, I have given you few examples of the chapters we need to learn in the subject Indian economy for the civil services examination. That is why Indian economy is never economics. We have to learn how practically the Indian economic system functions. The next topic, before I'm winding up, I want to give you a brief on the CSAT. CSAT, all of you know, it is a qualifier paper of the preliminary examination. In the prelims examination, you have two papers. One is General Studies 1. Second one is the General Studies 2. General Studies 1, definitely, I will discuss with you a little bit on General Studies 1 later. General Studies 2 is called as the CSAT paper. CSAT paper, if you secure 66 marks out of 200, the marks is in 60 out 200. Out of 200, if you are able to secure 66 or above, you qualify the CSAT paper. That is the GS2 paper, or the CSAT paper is a qualifier paper. You need to secure 66 plus. Now, after getting 66 or above marks in the CSAT paper, to qualify the civil services prelims examination, the competition lies in the GS paper 1. In GS paper 1, you might have studied earlier, you have 8 topics: Indian economy, Indian polity, Indian geography, history of India, ecology, environment, science and technology, and current affairs. These 7 subjects you have to study for the General Studies 1. General Studies 1 is a competitive paper. That means whoever, imagine, UPSC decided next year, UPSC want to select 15,000 candidates in the preliminary examination. Then who are these 15,000 candidates? those who and all these 15,000 candidates must have got 66 out of 200 in CSAT. If your CSAT score is less than 66, you are disqualified. After that, you should be one of the top 15,000, from 1 to 15,000 scoring people in the GS1 paper. That means GS1 paper there is no specific marks. You have a cutoff of the GS1, varies year to year. If 15,000, what is the marks of the last person among the top 15,000 candidates who have got 66 above in the CSAT marks? That is the cutoff marks or the last person's marks. What is your assumption? Do you have any guess how much will be the marks required in the GS1 paper? Any idea? You can speak by unmuting your mic. You can speak. How much will be the marks required in the GS1? To qualify the UPSC Civil Services prelims exam, 66 out of 200 here. GS1 is also out of 200. How much will be? Any guess you can tell? Out of 200 in this competitive paper, how much will be required to qualify? Next year, if you want to qualify the prelims, how much will be required? Anyone? Any guess you can tell? Or if you know exactly, you can tell that one also. I hope that I'm clearly audible and visible to you. Yeah, for the students who are listening to me, anybody can unmute and tell me, am I clearly audible and visible to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Then is there any answer for this question? How much will be the marks required? Anyone?
Around 100.
Yeah, near to 100, one answer. Anybody else? What is your guess? You can see that near to 30 students are there. Anyone can speak your opinion near to 100? We can see directly in the website of the UPSC how much marks will be required for in the GS paper 1 to qualify. If you are going to the UPSC website, I hope that you are able to see the UPSC website on my screen. Yes?
90 marks, sir.
Yeah, and are you able to see the UPSC website on my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, then we can go here the cutoff marks. If you go by the cutoff marks, you can take the 2021 Civil Services Examination. In the Civil Services Examination, you can see here the cutoff marks. You can see there for general category, 87.54 out of 200. For EWS, 80.14 out of 200. OBC, 84.85 out of 200. Scheduled caste, 75.41. Scheduled tribes, 70.71. Now, how many of you are feeling that? Is it possible for you to get 66 out of 200 in GS2 and 90 marks out of 200 in GS1? How many of you are feeling that that is practically possible for me? Please, can you please tell me yes? If you study, whatever tough the examination is, if you study well properly for this examination, if you study in a systematic way, can you make sure that you will also get 66 out of 200 in CSAT paper, 90 marks out of 200 in GS paper? That is less than 50% in both the papers. Is it practically possible for you? Can you please raise the hands if you feel that it is practically possible for me based on my experience? Good. Salman Faris KV, Rifna, you have raised the hands. Hima, you have raised the hands. I appreciate your confidence. And Anjana Sajid, good. Ansila KP, and very good. Anybody else has the confidence? I can also get. Only 6 students have raised the hands. And Muhammad Shibil Musa, Safna Salim. That is the civil services examination. Personally, I have qualified the prelims, I have qualified the mains, and appeared the interview of Indian Civil Services Examination in the year 2012. I will introduce myself in the end. And normally I don't used to waste the time by introducing myself in a long way in the beginning of the session. I will give you a brief introduction of myself in the end of our session. Now, my point is that how to get 66, the task given to me by Sheen International is to discuss with you mainly how to score 66 out of 200 in the how to score 66 out of 200 in the CSAT paper. We can start that. In my CSAT paper, let me give you a brief on what is CSAT paper in the beginning. Then see that the CSAT paper, you have to study this. The syllabus of the CSAT paper starts with the comprehension. You need to get, first let me tell you, you need to get 66 out of 200. There will be a total number of 80 questions in the examination. Each question carries 2.5 marks, that is 200 marks. Now see, many of you might have heard of that. To qualify the CSAT, you should be a little bit good in mathematics. Have you heard so? To qualify the CSAT, you should be a little bit good in mathematics. Can you please raise the hands if you have this information? Now, if somebody is telling, I am very weak in mathematics. In the school days, I was not liking mathematics. I was not a good student in mathematics. Still, can I qualify the CSAT of Civil Services examination? My answer is yes, you can also qualify. How? See that out of 80 questions, comprehension will be near to 25 to 30 questions will be comprehension. Comprehension means that one passage in English will be given to you, and Hindi also will be there. An English passage will be given to you. You need to read the passage. After reading the passage, there will be 1, 2, or 3 questions after the passage. Your task is to answer the question based on the information given in the passage. Whatever information is given in the passage, based on that, you have to answer the questions given. That means the answer is just in front of you. You need to find out the answer and mark it in the OMR sheet. The content for the answer is just in front of you. You need to read and understand the passage and find out the answer. Then if you are not good in mathematics, still 25 to 30 questions. Imagine all the 30 questions you made it correct. 30 multiplied by 2.5, you are getting 75 out of 200. You easily qualified. Now remaining subjects, interpersonal skills, logical reasoning, decision making, general mental ability, basic numeracy, all these subjects I can classify into simply 3 categories: reasoning, quantitative aptitude, and mental ability. Then whatever mentioned here, these things will come in these 3 categories. The questions coming from these 3 categories, every question will have 2 ways to solve it. One is a long direct way. Second one is a short indirect way. Now it depends on how do you solve the question. If you are solving using the long with a huge process, direct way, it might consume too much time. In the end, you might get a correct answer, you might get a wrong answer also. But if you know how to tackle each and every question in a shortcut way, then it is easy for you. It will consume less time, and again, you will be getting the correct answer as well. I can show you few examples. 2 examples I will show you how to do that. Are you able to see a triangle on my screen? Yes. Are you able to see a triangle on my screen?
sir.
Can you? Yes. If a question comes that simply, how many total number of triangles are there in this figure? Can you tell any answer? How many total number of triangles are there in this figure? A, B, C, D, 4, 8, 9, 10. Anyone can tell any answer? If no answer, let me tell you one thing. Are you able to see 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles? Are you able to see? These 4 triangles I have shown on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 triangles, are you able to see in the first look? Yes? I hope that you are able to
Yes,
see.
sir.
The first 4 triangles you are able to see. Somebody might be
Yes.
thinking only 4 are the 4 is not the correct answer. Now let me show you. This is the first 4 triangles we have seen. Next one is that merging together 1 and 2. Merging together the triangle 1 and 2. Are you able to get one more triangle? Then 4 plus 1, 5 came. Same way, merging together 2 and 3. This is also another triangle. Whatever I am drawing with the red color again. Merging together 2 and 3. One more triangle. Then plus 1. 6 came. Merging together 3 and 4. And this is another triangle. Again, merging together 3 and 4. One more came. 7 triangles came now. Now total is 7. But 7 is not in the option. 8 is there in the option. We can verify once again whether 8. Then 7 we have seen at present. Now above 7, still more triangles are there. Merging together 1, 2 and 3. See, starting from here, going up to here, merging together 1, 2 and 3, you can get one more 8. But still 8 is not correct answer, because in the same way, merging together 2, 3, 4, you can get one more triangle. Merging together 2, 3, 4, one more came. 8 plus 2, 9 triangles came. But still 9 is not correct answer. Why 9 is also not correct answer? Because, and you have 9 already you have seen, 1, 2, 3, 4. The last triangle is merging together all these 4 triangles. The largest triangle you have, 9 plus 1, 10 is the correct answer. Now the point here is that this is the direct way, long way to solve this question. If you are solving this question in this way, sometimes you might answer. Many of you might have thought when I reached the 9, 9 is the correct answer. Many of you initially might have thought 4 is the correct answer. You might end up in a wrong answer also, and it will take too much time also. Minimum 2 to 3 minutes it will take to count all these triangles. Then what is a shortcut? An easy shortcut way for solving this question is, see, first when you look in the first look, how many triangles you are able to see? 1, 2, 3 and 4 triangles you are able to see. Whenever a large triangle is vertically divided, these are the vertical lines. When a large triangle is vertically divided, what you have to see is that you have to see how many small triangles are visible to you in the first look. 4 triangles are visible, then answer will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. If 4 triangles are visible, the sum of these numbers will be the answer. If some 5 triangles are visible, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, then 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 1, 10 is the correct answer. Now, if such a question comes in the examination, will you be able to solve it easily and quickly within 30 seconds? How many of you can solve it within 30 seconds? If any triangle where one triangle is vertically divided, you have been asked how many triangles are there in this figure. Can you solve this question? How many total number of triangles are there in this figure? I don't know, is there any option for you to answer? And if whatever option you have, you can use it. If there is any option to type your answer A, B, C, D, you can type. Or if there is no option, those who are finding out the answer, you can unmute your mic and tell me the answer. I'm giving 1 minute time for you to answer the question.
$36.
Yeah, one answer came, 36. Anybody else? Anyone, whatever answer you are getting, you can tell me. What is your name? The person who told 36.
Asia.
Okay, thank you, Asia. Anybody else? You can tell your name also and answer also.
36.
Yeah, what is your name?
Rafna.
Yes, thank you, Rasna. And yeah, anyone else?
36.
Yeah, and what is your name?
Akib.
Yeah, okay, then thank you. Thank you all. Correct answer is 36 only, because option is we have to count it here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then sum of these numbers will be the answer. 8 plus 7, 15. 15 plus 6 is 21. 21 plus 5, 26. 26 plus 4, 30. 30 plus 3, 33. 33 plus 2, 35. 35 plus 1, 36. Now, next one. If such a question comes, are you getting afraid of this question? What is the unit digit of 346 power to or rise to 542? See, what is the question? What is the unit digit? I hope that all of you know what is unit digit. 1,27,729. And for the unit digit of this number is 9. The last digit coming is the unit digit. Now the question here is that 346 power to 542. That is, when you are multiplying 346, again 346, again 346, how many times? 542 times. If you multiply the 346, finally whatever answer is coming, what will be the unit digit of that answer? Are you getting my question? Now here is that you might be thinking that how to answer this question. It is very easy to answer this question. Why it is very easy? First thing you have to understand, what you have to do is that you have to look into the unit digit of the base. This is called as base and this is called as power. Whatever written above is power, and I'm explaining because you might have forgotten whatever you have studied in the school days. This is called as base of the question. In the question, first you have to see what is the unit digit of the base. If unit digit of the base is either 0 or 1 or 5 or 6. Listen to me carefully. The first equation I'm telling, if the unit digit, such a question comes, first you have to see into the unit digit of the base. If unit digit of the base is 0, 1, 5 or 6, then answer will be the same number. Why I'm telling, see, 346 multiplied by 346. If you are multiplying the unit digit only here, 6 multiplied by 6 is 36. Here also last what comes? 6 comes. 6 multiplied by 6 again 36. Again you will multiply this 6 with another 6, 36 will come. Finally, in the end of the unit digit of the final product also there will be 1, 6 will be there. Am I right or not? Yes, 1, 6 will be the, if the unit digit of the base is either 0, same way 140 power to 36 times, then 140 multiplied by 140 multiplied by 140 multiplied how many times? 36 times. If you multiply 0 with 0, 0, 0 with 0, 0, 0 with 0, 0, finally the end of the answer 0 will be the same way is 5, 25 power to 3. Simply I want to take this 25 power to 3. Then 25 multiplied by 25 multiplied by 25 multiplied by 25. 5 into 5 is 25. Here also 5 came. 5 into 5 is 25. The last unit digit of the final answer will be a 5 only. Same is 6 also. Then easy only. First what you have to see, what is the unit digit of the base. If the unit digit of the base, instead of that, if you are going to solve this question this way, 346 multiplied by 346, whatever answer comes again multiplied by 346, whatever answer comes again multiplied by 346, 542 times, it will take 1 day minimum. Yes or not? The calculator is not permitted in the examination hall. It will take 1 day minimum. Hence, the easiest way, first you have to see the base of the unit digit of the base. If it is either 0, 1 or 5 or 6, then answer will be the same number. Here 6 is the answer. All of you, can you tell me what will be the unit digit of this answer, the product? Unit digit of 346 power to 542. If you are doing this mathematically in the end of the answer, what will be the unit digit? Option A 5, option B 6, option C 7, option D 8. What is the answer? Either A, B, C, D. You can tell me anything. Quickly and fastly. This is a 5-second question now. What is the answer? Yeah, anyone,
B.
please tell the answer. Option
6.
B. And what is your name?
Ansila.
Ansila, thank you. And that is the correct answer, option B. Now, if a question I'm writing in a different way and I'm giving you a question that is, and my question now thing, I'm writing a different question. And if the, what is the unit digit of the 1200 power to 2019? Option A 1, option B 2, option C 3, option D 0. What is the answer? Everybody, whoever can answer.
0.
Option D 0, because the unit digit of the base is 0. Whatever is the power and whatever time you multiply, in the end only 0 will come. Then can we try to solve the next question? And what is the unit digit of 645 power to 2018? A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D.
Option
Anyone?
A 5.
Option A 5. What is your name? Yeah, what is
Salman
your
Faris.
Yeah, Salman Faris, thank you. Everybody, I think, agrees with him. Option A 5 is the correct answer. Now, you will have a problem if a question like this comes. Yes or not? What is the unit digit of 119? Obviously, when the unit digit of the base is 0, 1, 5, or 6, our task is very easy, the same number. But if the unit digit of the base is either 2, 3, or 4, or 7, or 8, or 9, what to do? Yes, do you have this? When I asked the previous question, did you have this question in the mind? How to solve the remaining things? Yes or not? How many of you are interested to know how to solve this question in an easy way? Definitely practically not possible to multiply 119 1247 times is practically not possible. To solve this question, if unit digit is not 0, 1, or 5, or 6, how to solve it? I can tell you the easy technique. What you have to do is that you have to take out this power. Power is 1, 2, 4, 7. This power, taking out this power, divide by 4. Every time what you have to do, if the answer is, if the unit digit is not 0, 1, or 5, and 1, 5, or 6, then if unit digit is either 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, or 9, then you have to take out this power. Taking out this power, divide by 4. Here in 12, 3 times 4 is 12, then 4 is left over, 1 times 4 is 4, then what is left over now? 7 is left over, 1 times 4 is 4, and the remainder is 3. Yes or not? This is called as remainder. If remainder is 3, if remainder 3 comes, then answer will be, then you have to take it out, the unit digit of the base. Unit digit of the base has to be taken out 9. This 9, you add this remainder as the power of this 9. 9 power to 3. That means 9 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 9. 9 multiplied by 9 is 81. 81 multiplied by 9. 9 is 9. 9 multiplied by 8 is 72. The unit digit of this answer will be the correct answer. For this one also, 9 is the unit digit of the final answer. But it will not be every time 9. Now imagine if the remainder comes. Now imagine the question was 119 power to 1246 was the question. 1246, then you take the 1246 divided by 4, and 3 times 4 is 12, then 4 is 1 times 4 is 4, and 6, 1 times 4 is 4, and 2 is the remainder. Then what you have to do, take out this 9 and take out this 9. 9 multiplied 9 power to 2. 2 is the remainder. Then you have to make 9 power to 2. 9 multiplied by 9, 81. Then answer will be 1. For this one, the unit digit of the final answer will be 1, whatever is the unit digit coming. Then the step you have to do is that you have to take out the power. Taking out the power, 1, 2, 4, 7, divide by 4. If one remainder comes, then unit digit of the base. If 1 comes as a remainder, then unit digit of base power to 1. If 2 comes as reminder, then also unit digit of the base power to 2. If 3 comes as reminder, unit digit of the base power to 3. Now there is one chance that sometimes 0 will come as reminder. If 0 comes as reminder, then unit digit of base power to 4 has to be done. Is it clear? Only one thing you have to take care. Whenever 0 comes, it is not unit digit of the base. Power to 0 will not be there. Power to 4 will be there. Obviously, when you divide a number by 4, there are only 4 chances of the remainder. Either 0, 1, 2 or 4. Yes. Either 0, 1, 2 or 4 will, sorry, 1, 2 or 3. Either 0, 1, 2 or 3 will come as reminder. When you divide a number with any number, when you divide any number with 4 or above will not come as a reminder. The number coming as a reminder will be smaller than 4, then 0, 1, 2, 3. If 1 comes as reminder, unit digit of the base power to 1. If 2 comes, then unit digit of the base power to 2. And if 3 comes, unit digit of the base power to 3. If 4 comes, unit digit of the base power to 0. Sorry, if 0 comes, unit digit of the base power to 4 will be the answer. Easy only, comparatively easy only. Can you solve this question? What is the unit digit of 214 power to 330? It might take a little bit time, but whoever gives answer, I will definitely appreciate you. If I was just in front of you, I should have given you some reward. Yeah, please take your time, and I want to take it as competition only. Who will answer first?
6. Option
Yeah,
D6.
6 is given answer. And what is your name?
Sir, 4, sir.
Salman Faris.
Yeah, Salman Faris has given option 6. And let us see whether it is correct or not. I will verify.
4, sir.
Anybody else?
4, sir.
4 is given as an answer. What is your name?
Muhammad Imtiaz.
Imtiaz. I'm writing only Imtiaz. Yeah. Anybody else want to join the competition?
Option D, 6.
Option D6. What is your name?
Amna Hiba.
Amna Hiba. Yes. Anyone? Be confident. Whatever answer you are getting, you tell me the answer. The class will become interesting only if you interact with me, especially the CSAT class. Yeah, anyone else? If it's the same answer, no issue. You can tell the same answer if you are getting the same answer.
6.
Yeah, 6. What is your name?
Rafna.
4.
4. What is your name?
Hanna.
Yeah. And anyone else want to join? I will give you some 30 seconds more. Yeah, then I'm stopping. We can see that what we have to do, take out the power 330 divided by 4. In 33, how many 4? And 8 for 32, 1, 10, 2 times 4, and that is 8. Remainder comes 2. If 2 comes remainder, then what we have to do? We have to take out the unit digit of the base, that is 4. This 2 has to be given as a power to 4. 4 power to 2 means 4 multiplied by 4, 16 Whatever is the unit digit of 16, correct answer is 6. Razna, Salman Faris, and Amna Hiba, you have given the correct answer. Especially Salman Faris, you are the first person to give the correct answer. Then 6 is the correct answer for this question. Anyway, I have taken some 5 minutes extra from your side, and then it has been 8:06. I'm stopping now. I had prepared a little bit more, but anyway, here it is. I feel that is a good place to and put the full stop for my presentation today. Then I'm stopping, and I hope that all of you, and I can see some 14 plus and 14 and plus 3, 17, 20, 21 students I can see today. I hope that all of you are happy with the class you have attended today, and you benefited a little bit at least, and on whatever I have mentioned. Let me introduce a brief on me. My name is Dr. Sajid, and I'm from Kerala itself. My home is in Tirthala, you might have heard of, in Palakkad district. And regarding my civil services experience, I qualified the UPSC Civil Services Prelims, Mains, and appeared the interview in the year 2012. Presently, I'm associated with Academy of Civil Services, ACS. Sometimes you might have heard of Academy of Civil Services, and you might have attended some of our webinars or workshops also. If you are interested to and attend any of our free programs, you can visit the website of Academy of Civil Services. I have told you, as I have mentioned you earlier, you can visit the website of Academy of Civil Services. If you visit the website of Academy of Civil Services, I hope that you are able to see on the screen, acsindiaias.com is the website. And if you go down, you can see the free programs here. Yeah, this one, APSC, UPSC webinar, you can take. APSC means we are situated in the state of Assam. Then APSC means Assam Public Services Commission. If you want to appear any free webinar, you can, and you can, this is free seminar means whenever we are coming to Kerala, definitely will inform you. And we had a plan to come Kerala for a seminar in January, but we cancelled due to some other busy schedules. Then as you can attend the next webinar, 29th, this is an old one. I will ask the team to upload 22nd of January, and there is a webinar, and then I will upload here the link to join that. You can book now and attend this webinar of Academy of Civil Services. We used to give a 3 to 4 days free program for all the aspirants on different subjects. Then presently I am the academic director at Academy of Civil Services, and definitely we have almost more than 350 students from the state of Kerala itself. I have 350 students from Kerala and learning with me online, and more than 1600 students at present are learning in the online platform. 120, 130 students are learning in the offline platform, and among them 3 to 4 Kerala students are also there. This is the brief regarding my experience. Regarding my career, I did my PhD from Jamia Millia Islamia in 2017 in the Gulf Studies. Now, if you have anybody has the interest in going for the higher education, or if your interest is regarding civil services, these two fields, either your higher education in any central university or regarding your civil services, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. You can ask either in Malayalam or in English. Yeah, anyone? If there is no doubt, the organizers can wind up the session. Yeah, is there anybody from the organizing side? If you have any formality, you can wind up the session. Otherwise, and I hope all of you liked the session today and it was beneficial for you. Can you please raise the hands if it was beneficial for you? Or if you want to give any feedback on the comment box. Okay, I saw the comment now only. If you want to give any feedback on the comment box, you can give the feedback.
ഈ ഒരു അവസരം ഉപയോഗപ്പെടുത്തി നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സംശയങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് ചോദിക്കാവുന്നതാണ്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മലയാളത്തിലും ചോദിക്കാവുന്നതാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഈ ക്ലാസ്സിന്റെ ഫീഡ്ബാക്കുകളും നിങ്ങൾ ഓരോരുത്തരും അറിയിക്കേണ്ടതാണ്.
Yeah, Sahla Parapan, good class, thank you. And Najila Shirin, thank you, sir, for your valuable time and good class. You are most welcome. Muhammad Akib, thank you for this informative class. You are most welcome, Muhammad Akib. Yeah, Safna Salim, very useful class. Thank you, sir. You are most welcome, Safna. Okay, then thank you all, and we can wind up the session today. And I hope that if possible, if the time permits, I will try to meet you all again in the future classes. And I hope organizers, can I wind up the session now?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for this great opportunity. This is a valuable time to have spent with you, and the classes were very informative. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And the students also are very engaging with you, and they got a very great opportunity to have a class with you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, and thank you, Sheen International. And definitely we'll try to meet again. Until then, bye, good night.